Okay, so I'm just about to set off, doing a long old journey. It's 4.5 hours worth of riding today. That's just travel time. So I'm heading to Whitby and through the North Yorkshire moors today. I'll be camping there. Then tomorrow I'm heading to Adrian's Wall, camping there. And then from there I'll be going southwest to the Lake District, through the Lake District to a place called Forest of Bowland, and then the day after heading home. So good old, as the crow flies, around 400 and odd miles, but I'm not going in a direct route to the campsite, so it's probably closer to 550, 600 miles, something like that. So over 4 days. Looking forward to it. So I'm going to do a bit of filming today. I've got my helmet cam. Look, 1 second. Helmet cam on the go. My bike's all packed up. I'm ready to go. I'm thinking about setting my camera going and filming around the Humber sort of area. So from here I'm heading north, going up over the Humber Bridge, up into the Yorkshire Moors from that angle. So I will pick you up in a bit. So, let's get on the road again. I started filming just before I got on to the M180. I paused at the service station just here to check my luggage. I was a bit nervous that it was a little loose.
So I took some of it off, put it all back together again, made sure it was all neat and tidy, tight. So, next stop, Humber Bridge. So we'll film the Humber Bridge. Reason being, if you've never been, you're uncertain what lane to be in, or if you're on a bike, you're uncertain whether you've got to pay. We're going to go find out. Right, so I'm on the brand new Triumph Tiger 660 Sport. It's very, very different from my last one, my Honda. My Honda was a 1000cc. This is a 660. I was planning on doing a review of the bike at some stage, so you'll have to stay tuned for that. I've had the bike now for around a month, but for about a month and a half. But I went away after buying it for 2 weeks, so I've only technically had it for about a month. I've done around 1,000 miles on it already. And bearing in mind I work full time, so I only really take it out on my days off. So I've done 1,000 miles on this bike in probably about 7 or 8 days. Been to the coast a few times, up and down. This is the longest one I've been on with it. I knew what I was doing with the Honda. I knew how I packed my luggage. This, I just threw it on this morning. I have to keep my eye on it. I'm not very happy with that tarp at all. I may take that off and put it in my panniers. The only reason I put that tarp on was just in case it rained, keep all my clothes dry. Sort of need it, to be honest, but it doesn't seem that bad. It's on there. I don't think it's going anywhere. We'll see. If I get over the Humber Bridge and my tarp flies into the water, then obviously not. But yeah, no, this bike is absolutely lovely. It's a adventure tourer, which is not a combination that you usually get. It's sat really high up. Sitting on this bike, it's more like sitting on a horse, to be honest. I mean, I've ridden a few horses, and it is a very, very similar seating position. Apart from obviously with your horse, your reins are way up. You bring your reins in and down. But seating position wise, where your hips are and how high you are on it, it is a very, it has a horse riding feel to the seating position. My Honda was a 1000cc, so I have actually gone down a few 100cc. Gone down a few 100cc, and you can definitely feel it. But, and I would like to stress that in the higher rev range, when the revs are quite high up, that's where your power is. Anything over halfway, you've got your power. You wind it on and it's there. Anything below that, it's more chilled out, so the bike will ride how you are riding. Depending on how you feel, you know, the bike will respond to you. If you're feeling aggressive and you're getting those revs up, it's going to have that power. If you're chilled out, keeping the revs low, the bike's going to be chilled out. And this bike will do more than I can. I mean, I wouldn't say my skill level was low. I'd say I was more an intermediate rider. So I'm relatively good at riding. I wouldn't say I was the best. But this bike will certainly go faster than there's the Humber. This bike will certainly go faster than I can. It has more grip than I have, testicles to lean it. So the bike will do more than I can. So I'm you know, even though I've reduced to, hang on, 30, even though I have reduced my CC level, the bike is more than powerful enough. It's fully loaded at the minute, so there's a little bit of drag on the motorway, but, you know, you've got to expect that. It's a 660 after all. Oh, I forgot it was... Alright then, so, this here is the Humber. The toll part of the bridge is at the other side. Cows. Peoples. Cameras. It's saying a 30 mile an hour, look. Even, it's saying 50, but then it's flashing 30. The crosswinds. It was a storm yesterday. 40 mile an hour winds yesterday. I think it's 30 mile an hour winds it's saying now. Look at this, look. It's the Humber Bridge. I think someone was saying, I think I read somewhere, that there's that much cable gone into making this bridge that you could wrap that cable around the moon 6 or 7 times. Well, whether that's true or not, I don't know. I'd like to see someone test it. And they say that the top of those, you know, the I don't know what they're called, the things that go up, that they're like so many inches bigger at the top than it is at the bottom to account for the curvature of the earth. I suppose they've put a lot of thought into the building of it. I suppose they'd have to, otherwise it'd fall down. But yeah, I think up until the 90s, late 90s, it was the world's longest suspension bridge. Very interesting stuff. If you like your bridges, it'd probably be nicer in better weather, mind. Windmill. So, have a look here, look, see the sign? On the left lane is any vehicle, on the right lane is tag or motorcycle. So I'm going to go into the tag or motorcycle lane. Saying Humber Bridge tag or motorcycles on the lane itself. So that is where you go to pay. Here, motorcycles are free. So you go down this way and then you just drive straight past. But there are cameras. Lots and lots of cameras. And it's as simple as that.